Dear students, good morning. Let's start with the next topic of the lesson, which is women's movement. We are going to see various women's movement that happened before the independence, after the independence, and now in modern times. What was the need for the women's movement? Now, in pre-independence period, progressive men means learned men or men with an open mind initiated the women's movement in India. The women's movement aimed at eliminating injustice against women, means anything wrong that is happening, and ending their exploitation, means somebody taking advantage of them. Help them to lead a respectful life and participate actively in social life. Now, students, let us see the reformists of that era. Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Savitribai Phule, Maharshi Dhondu Keshav Karve, Pandita Ramabai. Ramabai in the ending, the practice of sati and child marriage. Sati, we all know, when the wife is burnt alive with the husband, and child remarriage is marriages of girls below the age of 14 years. Reforms such as widow remarriage. Widow, we all know, is a woman whose husband has expired. So earlier, such women were not allowed to remarry. Women education, we all know that there was a very big problem of women education in ancient India. And right to vote, women did not even have right to vote back then, were possible due to the work of these reformists. Post independence, what was the scenario? After independence, the constitution gave equal rights to women in all fields. In spite of this, women were not treated equally in several fields. So, during this period, women's movement aimed at freedom of women. The movement demanded that women should be treated as human beings. We can see women standing for their right of equality and education. Later, what happened is, women started participating to a great extent in the movements against corruption, caste discrimination, and religious extremism, which made them aware of injustice that was happening to them as well. And hence, women became more aware that they should also have equal rights as all the human beings have in the entire world. As a result, feminism came into picture. Women started taking initiative in organizing against injustice. In India, women's movement is not homogeneous in nature. However, women's movement at various levels are taking up issues like women's health, where they talk about various problems and changes that women go through. Social security, where a woman should feel safe in the environment to walk out or to work. So, the safety of the woman. Financial independence, where money is involved. Women should be financially independent and not dependent on their husband or father. They should also earn for themselves. And empowerment, that even if we are alone, we can win and do and achieve success. This is a picture that I am sharing which is very close to my heart. No matter what your age is, but the passion of study and women empowerment is seen in this particular picture. Today, women's movement face the challenge of equal education for women and giving women a status and prestige as human beings. So we all know that there are a lot of feminist women out there who cheer for all the womanhood and are there to support in whatever injustice that is happening towards us. Now I'm going to share with you all certain pictures of feminists who are very famous in India. You can pause the video and go through the article that I have attached to this particular presentation. It is very interesting to know that we have such powerful women amongst us who are ready to help us out in our need of time. This is another slide that I am sharing. Kindly pause and read it and go through it. All this is so good and so important for us to know that there are people who will help us out at the time of need. I hope you all have enjoyed this particular session. Thank you for watching the video.